There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, you gotta kick it in.
Kick that door in.
Yep.
Let me see you. Please. Come on. 06 Central, we made entry into the house to. Come on. He's barricaded the room.
I'm a former law enforcement officer. If you don't want my opinions on these body cam videos, you can find the original video in the link in the description below. And if you also want to come talk to me about these videos live on Twitch, you're going to have that link as well. Bro, this is shooting threat turns into complete chaos. Let's see what's up.
Police find themselves in an intense negotiation when they discover a suspect may be armed.
Hey, Justin. What's going on tonight?
Oh, here's the house from Resident Evil.
Will you come down here and talk to me and Officer Thornhill, buddy? There's
7.
all kinds of stuff on the porch.
I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened? We'll come down here and talk, and then we'll talk to your mom, okay?
I think distance would be best.
Between us?
I mean, you don't feel threatened?
I don't feel threatened. That's the thing. I don't feel threatened at all.
I do.
Why do you feel threatened? You know me. I've dealt with you multiple times.
All I've been trying to do is make my life better and not be the piece of I was once.
Well, I don't think you are, okay? Well, look, where's your mom at?
I have no idea.
Oh, your mom? Okay. We'll come talk to you in just a sec. Hang on.
So like a big clue for me right now is, I mean, we know this is gonna like culminate in some kind of like shooting thing, like a near shooting, something like that, right? One of the clues for me would be I've dealt with you multiple times. It's just one of those things. So we have a repeat offender of some type.
In my head, I don't even know what happened. He wanted me to come down there and something to restrain me.
No. I never said anything about restraining you, putting you in cuffs, nothing like that. I just want you close so we can talk.
You got any weapons on you, man?
No, but they're real close.
Okay.
I'm saying that's a problem for us.
There's literally one right there. And I'm not reaching for it, but there's literally, I'm not even gonna point at it anymore. So y'all can shoot me and get away with it.
We don't want to shoot you, Justin. That's the thing.
I'm not moving, and if you come up, I'm gonna try to protect myself.
What do you mean by you're gonna defend yourself? What do you got to defend yourself against us for?
I got mother in my goddamn life. Y'all know this. You act like you don't.
If someone's messing with you, you got to make a report.
Let's forget tonight happened.
No, that's not how that works.
Why don't you
But
explain?
I got hurt the entire time. Everybody was on me. But it's okay to forget that. That's okay.
What happened tonight?
Yeah.
Let's take it down.
Okay, a lot of little indicators, man. A lot. I don't think I even need to explain these, right? But you can kind of see the tension building.
Down a notch.
You just raised your voice and I'm supposed to take it down?
I have not raised my voice, Justin.
Somebody throw me a lighter and we just...
Well, I don't have
What
a
is
lighter,
that?
Justin.
What is that? Or what?
It's a yard.
Okay.
Tool.
You would stay right there. I'm just gonna grab it, okay? That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna grab it. We're gonna transport this down here, okay? We don't have any weapons close. Right?
Okay.
It'll go right here.
Very good.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Mom.
It's a hoarder house, man.
Well, I was following my partner up here, making sure you weren't going to try to reach for nothing, man.
Back now. I would like it if you regress back down to the bottom of the set.
That's not. I'm not going to move all the way down, no, because I don't need you to try to reach for anything, nothing like that.
This is a
I'll go in the
really
house,
bad,
stop him here. How about
really
this?
bad
Couple
position
steps
for the
down.
cop to be in.
Look,
Not only, okay, so I mean, bro. So there is nowhere for him to hide if he pulls a gun from the left. Yeah, from our left here. There's nowhere for him to go. He's on these stairs. He could probably take a dive, but I mean, not a lot of options here. This is what we call a fatal funnel, and he could throw himself over the stairs and stuff like that. This is really scary. This is really scary, and he keeps looking back. That's another indicator, man. You keep looking back towards a direction. You're either wanting to run that direction, or there's something there that you think is going to help you.
You want to command. I've been trying to make my life better and treat people better.
look, I got to call.
Why is he on the stairs? He's on the stairs because he doesn't want to give up any of the space that he gained. Yeah, so it's just as simple as that.
Ain't nobody with you, Justin. Listen to me.
I'm not. Sorry.
I don't think you are. Like I said, I've dealt with you before, Justin,
You won't.
and we've never had issues.
I already know what you got told. I want to.
We ain't been told nothing. All we were told there was a disturbance, and that's it.
Literally, that's why we're trying to get some information out of you.
I don't have a lighter, Justin. I don't.
Calm this down a couple of notches.
I don't have a lighter.
I maybe have one in my car,
See,
Please.
but I don't know where it is.
This might take us a while anyways. I'm ex-military. They're going to look my up this last time, even though it was a misdemeanor. Like, I pled guilty to something I didn't do. And then it keeps going.
Listen to me. Regardless of what's happened in the past, we're trying to figure out what happened. We gotta get both sides of the story.
I don't know that much.
Have you had anything to drink tonight? Let's start there. You drink anything alcoholic? Beer, whiskey, anything?
What time is it?
Almost 11:30, midnight, somewhere in there?
I don't think close enough that it would matter.
Have you done any drugs? Anything?
No.
Body cam time is 11:14, by the way.
To see if you've done something that's altered your mental state, okay?
No. Yeah. People on me.
Okay, well, if someone's messing with you, why haven't you made a report about it?
Because I don't like goddamn cops.
Well,
I
I
ain't no
get
goddamn
that.
snitch.
I'm gonna go talk to your mom, okay? Just stand by.
Stand by.
Just stand by.
Ex-military, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
that's literally it, man.
You
7
sound
years,
like,
7 years United States Army, okay? What's up?
Sound like somebody I was in jail with just recently.
What'd you
Okay.
He said you sound like somebody he was in jail with recently.
say? Nah, man, that ain't me.
I swear to God.
All right, Justin, how about this? I'm going to digress back down the steps a little bit while we talk to Mom, okay?
You could have
Can hang
played
out
that
right
up a
there?
little bit,
Will
maybe.
that work?
If Mom's got a lighter, I tell you what,
We'll get you a lighter.
This right here, I mean, obviously, they're trying to get the lighter. You establish a rapport. You humanize the guy. You see that they're saying his name a lot, right? They're trying to remind him that he is a human. He's a person. And they're trying to treat him as such, right? I think that the cops have been very respectful so far, but, you know, rightfully cautious. Nothing really bad so far, other than this mess. This right here is just really tactically bad.
Okay? Thank you. All right? But just hang tight right there.
Stand right there, hang out, okay?
Hey, see if they got a lighter. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't know who was coming up on us, okay?
That's fine.
To do with how he is tonight, I know this is the worst I've seen him, okay? Let me see that. I will give it to him.
So you know Justin?
Yeah, I've pulled him over before.
Yeah, it's the worst he's, yeah. He's,
Yeah, he ain't been this
So
bad.
it sounds like the mom
Give us your side of
called.
what happened.
Okay, all I know is I was laying in bed and I kept hearing all this yelling and I finally, I heard something smash and just shatter and I went out there and I told him, I said, give me my phone. He said, I ain't giving you my phone. I said, I'm gonna break it. And I said, don't break my phone, Justin. And he shattered it. And then when I went to try to go get it, he says, you wanna see your soul leave your body?
Has he put his hands on you tonight? Be
Wow.
honest with me.
He shoved me.
He shoved you?
That's all, yeah. He shoved
Did you lose balance, anything like that?
me. I lost a little bit of balance.
Okay, so you almost fell over.
I almost fell over, yeah.
Well, here's what I want you to do, okay? We don't know how this is going to go down.
I do have a gun.
Yeah, okay, so where's that at?
It's locked up in my safe in my bedroom.
It's locked in your safe in the bedroom.
But one time me and him were fighting over it, and
So
Bro.
is it secured?
yes, there's no bullets in it or nothing.
What a
But
snitch.
if you have access to the
Tattered.
gun, it can find bullets.
Yeah, he could.
Okay, that's my main
It
concern.
sounds like there's
The
a
statements
lot
he's
of
making,
guns in this
I
house.
don't like it. All right, so y'all go get some cigarettes and just hang out down the
This
street.
is
and go to the
bad,
driveway when you
man.
get back,
This
okay?
is bad.
I'm gonna give this to him so he'll calm down.
Yeah.
Hey Justin, look what I got. I got a lighter.
And you know what's bad? You know what's bad about this is that the lady is being upright, you know, like forthcoming about her gun, right? But that may not necessarily be true. You know, maybe the son knows the combination to that lock or the key code or whatever. You know, you don't know what especially your kids have figured out when you're not paying attention. So I mean, this guy's an adult, but yeah, military. You know, former military. He's got some street smarts, so to speak, with this kind of shit. I don't know. I think she said he does because she has his access to the gun, but not the bullets. Well, oh yeah, and then like the beginning where the guy said, "Oh, I've got a gun like right here. I've got a gun right here," and then I do believe he said there's a lot of guns in the house too. So you got to kind of just take that seriously. So, bro, this is like a chess game that we know we could very easily lose, even if we're playing it as smart as possible. Almost seems suicidal. Yeah, you could hear it. You could hear a little bit in his tone, right?
Yeah, they want to run to the gas station.
And they don't want to watch one unfold.
Here, you want this?
No.
The lighter?
You hear that?
Throw it.
They want to watch what unfolds. He's saying a lot of little indicators. So remember, I said at the start of the video, there's just some indicators here that are starting to snowball for me.
Got to. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we talked to Mom. So now we need to talk to you and figure out your side of things, okay? What do you remember at all? What's the last thing you remember?
Having a phone in my face is being on the defensive and smacking out of my face.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on. I just reacted.
And that's all that happened.
Now, if you asked me to leave the premises, I would leave the premises. But y'all not done that, so I know you're trying to apprehend me. I'm not going.
Okay.
So let's skip this.
Just please step out.
Oh, shoot me. I'll reach for something, I guess.
Do not.
Goddamn.
I do not.
Yeah.
Please, Justin.
Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of, man. Escalating it to, you know, removal by cop. You guys know the word I'm subbing, but yeah.
Please, for the love of God. We can get you help, man.
No, you've never
We
done
can't.
that in my life.
I swear to you, man to man, I will get you psychological help from the veterans.
I need mother to leave me alone.
Okay, please step down off this porch
Get medical started.
and have a conversation with me. Do not do anything crazy tonight, please. I am begging you.
All we're asking you is just come down
What's
off the
there
porch.
in your hand? Just let it go.
I want to, but
It's just a metal bar.
I know. Somebody can defend myself with.
You don't need to defend
We're
yourself.
not here to do you harm, Justin.
No, you're trying to apprehend me and I'm not going. We can take this further if we need to. I didn't break a law. We had an argument. She wasn't assaulted, right?
So the story that we got, man, is that she actually was, okay?
Sir,
You
she
don't-
has clots all the way up her legs. You can barely touch her and she bruises. Am I assaulting y'all right now? No, I just won't do what y'all say.
That's obstruction right there.
All right, bro. You're going to step out right
I'm
there.
gonna get shot.
Be a man.
I am a man.
Own up to your mistakes.
My mistake, sir, was I
Own up-
ordered. And she called the
Own
cops
up to your
and
mistakes. Own up to your mistakes.
asked me about my mistakes.
Yeah.
Step down.
No.
Come on.
Justin, come here, dude. Come on.
Like I said, be a man of your word. Hey, don't go in that. Do not go in that house.
Justin,
Do
don't
not-
go in the
do not go
house.
in that house.
Justin.
Yeah,
not.
yeah. See, L4, you caught up to the same shit I did. Yeah. That right there is just I think I know where they were going with that. Like military to military. It's just not the thing to say at this point, just in my opinion.
Do not reach for the bar.
Turn around and put your hands up. Now. Justin?
Oh, see, that's fucked. That's fucked.
Like I said, I didn't break any laws. This
Come
is
out.
on body cam.
Come out with your hands up! Hang on.
This is
206
on
will
body
give us an
cam.
out. We've got this subject
I
at
didn't
gunpoint.
break
He's
a
refusing
goddamn
lawful
law.
commands.
I had a f***ing argument.
You see, we have one in a fatal funnel here. We have the officer with the camera. This guy's over here, barely can see his footing. This is bad, bro. Yeah, this is bad. He had the taser shot. He did. I think that with all of the indicators that I've seen so far, I would have just taken the shot right there, 100%. He was far enough out in front of the door to where they could have rushed him, even if he was trying to pull the probes out of his body. They could have rushed him, but at the same time, I mean, look at all this mess that they'd have to traverse. Yeah, this is bad.
Come out with your hands up!
I'm unarmed.
Stick your hands out now.
Justin,
Put your hands where we
you're
can see it,
escalating
Justin.
this. Don't do it. Come on.
Is he at the door?
He's right at the door. I can see his hands.
Back. I didn't do.
Open the door.
I didn't do.
Open the door and come outside.
Come outside.
Hands up.
Y'all can see him.
Come outside.
It's because you're trying to barricade yourself in the house.
Because you're f***ing aggressing at me,
You've grabbed a metal bar multiple times.
and I got rid of it.
Okay, I'm gonna put my firearm away, and you're gonna step out. You understand?
See, I think if they tried to relate to him with the military thing more earlier, they might have been able to talk him down. He was a lot more cooperative for a second. Yeah, he sounded like there was a little bit of joy in his voice, and I think that they should have picked up on that. That's why I said they should have played up on it, right? This feels like it didn't need to get to this point. I think it was gonna get to this point because he was sort of working for it either way, right? Like he's in that mindset. You say one wrong thing, it could have been the most perfect thing to say, and he was probably going to try to find a problem with it. Unfortunately, the cop picked something that we all caught on to, right? Like we all understand that's really not something to really challenge a person in this state of mind at that point, right? I think he definitely should have just taken that taser shot right there. This situation here where the door's closed, bro, oh my god, this is fucking scary, man. This is a situation I've been in, but not with like a messy house or a shitty porch or anything like that. This is a situation that I've seen personally. This is scary. This is fucking really scary. So
Stand.
Yes, sir.
Step out. Do it now.
Light out.
Do it
I got
now.
my taser.
Do it now.
The bar.
Step out.
Can I kick it
I
down?
don't
No.
give a shit. Kick it.
Kick it if you want to.
Kick it.
That's fine.
Kick it down. All the way. All the way.
Now, turn around and walk backwards with your hands up.
Oh, I'm not going.
Justin,
Y'all, man,
don't shut. Stop.
Stop.
stop aiming at me.
I don't have a weapon.
This is all it is. A taser. That's it.
I know, no sucks.
Well,
Yeah, it
I don't
does.
want to have to tase you, so come out with your hands up.
Put your hands out. I need to see both of them, or you're getting a gun pointed at you again.
I know.
Come
Now
on.
remember, he said there's a gun right next to him.
Man, I haven't broken any goddamn
Come
law.
outside, okay? You're disobeying lawful commands. Now come outside with your hands up. Do it.
Come outside.
Not going, bro.
Justin, stop.
Justin.
Keep your hands up.
I didn't break any goddamn laws.
We're not doing this anymore.
I know.
Now you see how long this has taken. We've talked about this with traffic stops. It's a little more obvious there. Here, they can kind of take their time, but at the same time, if you let the person cook, you know, they're thinking in their head, okay, well, here's this problem, here's that problem. Now I have a bunch of police outside my house. You never really know what thoughts are going through their head. And it really is just a general rule that you should take care of things as quickly as possible. That's why the whole hesitation on the taser thing. I know this is like an armchair quarterback type deal, but this is actually in the training. They're listening to him talk. They're just, people are saying he's been aggressive. He's picked up a metal pipe multiple times. He is literally saying, "I will defend myself. I'm not leaving." It's sort of like what I've told you guys here before. If somebody tells you who they are, you should listen to that person. You should listen to that person because they're telling you exactly what they think. It's not a bad state of mind kind of deal, yeah, at least in some cases, but it's just one of those things, right?
Come outside of the house now.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, you're
See?
not sorry. Don't do anything stupid, man.
I'm not, but I'm not.
You still got that lighter?
He said it. He said
I'll tell
fail
you
now.
what. You come out. I'll let you smoke another cigarette before you go.
Before I go.
Yeah. I tell you what. I'll give you 2.
You see, that right there, he shouldn't have said before you go. Because he was listening. He's like, "I'll let you smoke another cigarette." Boom, just like that. Get him out in the doorway in his own fatal funnel to where you can just fucking lodge a bunch of probes in him, man. It's just what has to happen. So you give them an indicator that they're going. Like that can get legally wishy-washy, but given the circumstances, I think the court, you know, the court appearance is a little better than what could possibly happen.
I'm going to jail for what?
You go
Right now, you're going. We got obstruction at the very least.
See right
Here.
here,
Night in jail.
this is a really clear shot.
You won't give us your side of the story. All you want to do is argue. Come out of the house now.
He's got center him at like
Justin,
that right there.
Aiming that at me.
Come out of the house.
No.
Come out of the house.
Like I said, I'm ready to die.
We don't want to do you deadly harm, Justin. We don't want you to die. We want this to end peacefully.
Well, I'm tired of this. Y'all keep my life.
Come. We're not f***ing your life up, Justin. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Come here. Talk
Take
to
those
us.
shots, man.
Talk to us.
Take
That's all we
them.
need.
$27,000 on my oldest kid.
If there's any hesitation here, it's because of this fatal funnel that we're in. It's gonna be tough for multiple officers to rush after the taser deployment. That's really it. I get everything that's happening here. It's just, man, what more can you do? Can we get somebody in the back door? Like this might be the only door, and then a basement door or something, right? We don't know.
All we need is you to talk, okay? That's it.
Stop.
There it is.
Stop, please. Don't shoot me.
Hands up now. Hands up.
Stop.
Let
See-
me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
They are.
One
I don't
taser
have a
deployment,
weapon.
206. One taser deployment.
So we see. I don't know if you guys can tell here. It looks like one of them didn't make it. And then there's a second.
Get him. Go. Go. Kick in.
There it is. Yeah, you gotta kick it in.
Kick that door in.
Yep.
Let me see you.
Come out.
206 Central, we made entry into the house to.
Come out.
He's barricaded the room.
Bro, you're standing in the wrong spot right now.
House down.
Unarmed.
Come
Get
outside
us more
now.
units.
Please stop aiming. Please stop.
Get your ass outside.
Open the door and come out now.
It's open. Stop.
Walk out of the room now. Out. Face away.
On your knees.
Get down to your knees
On
now.
your goddamn knees.
If you do anything, I will shoot you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Yeah, see, it's just literally just like that. It's so tough to get a couple of, big ass men through a tight spot like that. Giggity. That's really all it is.
You made this so much harder than it needed to be, Justin. Shut up.
See, there's one. There's one right here. There's one. I think there's the other. But I think we had 2 deployments.
Shut up.
Oh, that was light.
Hey, dude, man.
So if you're wondering why that didn't work, it's because it looks like only one penetrated. Giggity. If you don't have a complete arc, it's not gonna incapacitate somebody. It's yeah.
You made this so much harder.
Because y'all listen to bullshit. Like, what the did I do? Argue with my mom? You didn't even examine her. Bro, you didn't even examine her. Alright. I'll show you. Come on, man.
No, I'm done being nice.
Bro, I don't know about you guys, but I felt every second of that. It was taking me back, Brad. That might have actually been kind of bad for me. But you could feel that tension. You could feel like just what was at stake, right? Maybe he was lying. That's the other thing about it, man. Maybe he was lying about there being a gun there. Maybe he's being overly dramatic. We don't know yet.
I am too, man.
We need medical for dart removal.
Asshole.
Up against car, don't move. Don't. Justin, I'm done. Stop. Stop.
God damn it.
Stop. We're done. We're done.
All right.
We're done. Make sure you ain't got no weapons.
Remember, it was 11:14. It is now 11:38 camera time. Just to give you an idea of just the time elapse on some things.
In the pockets.
We're done.
It's really unfortunate. It seems like only one probe hit. Because that rush that they had to do, bro, and then the camera officer that we have here having to stand where he was, another fatal funnel. Oh my god. Like bro, they are so lucky he didn't actually have something ready. One thing I don't get is why they're still being aggressive when he's already handcuffed. Somebody that's handcuffed is not automatically no longer a threat. We can run it back a little bit and see.
God damn it.
Stop. We're done. We're done.
So
he's
Make sure you ain't
fighting. Got no weapons in his pockets.
We're done. God damn, you're done.
You should have thought about that before you started acting like a child.
I'm not acting like a goddamn child. Fuck you.
No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bro, if it worked that way, I don't know if this is what you meant, but bro, if it worked that way, where they got their cuffs on and they're done, it would be fucking great. But cuffing people, that's usually just the beginning. If especially when you have somebody that was talking about, oh, I'm gonna hurt myself, or I'm not coming out, I got guns, I got all this and that. The humanity portion of these police officers right now are their stress levels are all the way up, bro. Just all the way up. And if they're mishandling the situation at this point, yeah, I get it. They can get in trouble for that. In general, the training is once the person's in cuffs, you gotta have to bring the force level back down, right? But if the guy is amped up, remember, he just got shot by at least one probe. I think that there was a second discharge from the other officer, but he got hit by at least one. Hey, Jamin, welcome. And when that happens, bro, your adrenaline goes up. You're probably not feeling anything. You probably feel invincible. You're still stuck in like fight mode. Yeah, and I do agree with that. If they calm down a little bit, he'll calm down. But I mean, where are we at here? So they rush him. I want to go back and kind of see this. I was kind of in like my own moment because I was still, bro. I was feeling that tension. Like I was feeling that feel because I felt that before, like legitimately, like in real life, on the job doing this. So it was just kind of like that. So they're walking, right now they're walking. They're chill. He's being verbally aggressive, at least right now.
Man.
You made this so much harder.
Because y'all listen to bullshit.
I think that at this point you should not talk back. I'm talking about the cops. I think that whatever they're saying at this point, it just rolls off. It should roll off. We've seen other cuffing where once the cuffs are on, they say very, very little, and they get them to a point where they are in complete custody. They're even cooperative. This is a little different though because of what was at stake.
Like, what the
So
I do argue with my mom.
So you can kind of see that he started pulling on his own. You can kind of see that he did start pulling on his own right there without the cops doing anything else. Like it was a few frames back. Like here. And by the way, that right there is one of the probes sticking out right, like that's on his, bro, that's on his nip. He's got to be agitated. You need medics after a few minutes. After a few minutes of those setting in, you need a medic to pull them out. There's a special way to pull them.
Like, what the did I do? Argue with my mom?
See, here we
You
go.
didn't even examine her.
See, he's pulling.
Bro, you didn't even examine her. All right. I'll show you.
No, I'm done being
We're
nice.
kind of good now.
I am too.
We need medical for dart removal.
There you go, meds.
Up against car. Don't. Justin, I'm done.
See?
Stop.
See, that's why it's important to really communicate. You'll hear the whole stop resisting meme. That's a training. Stop resisting, because you have to create your witnesses. You have to create witnesses to what you are doing, because I could be putting somebody in cuffs and I could be the most gentle cup just cuff thrower, cuff installer, cuff putter, and then like the person being arrested could be making it a bigger deal than it is to make me look like I'm being the jackass. It happened all the time. Cuff putter honor. Yeah. I could be the most gentle one doing that, and there's people that are going to be like, oh, the cuffs are too tight. Well, there's you have double locking the cuffs that kind of helps with that, by the way, but still, you have to vocalize what you're doing. Do they put you guys in cuffs in training to see how it feels? Oh yeah, that's one reason why we do the OC exposure and the taser exposure, so that you can see how that stuff feels. Every bit of it, down to the defensive tactics. We had one where we had to, at full force, knee each other into the common perennial. If you guys don't know what the common perennial is, it's kind of like a nerve that runs along the side of your legs. If you hit that, no, not the gooch, no, it's on the outside of your leg. Call it near, just slightly above your knee, going towards your hip. If you knee that, bro, you are going down like a sack of potatoes. So we had to go full force, and if we didn't go full force, we were gonna get punished. So if you weren't dropping, if you didn't fucking drop, the whole class was in trouble. It was just stuff like that. But yeah, cuffing, no, absolutely. Everything that we do to people to stop the threat or bring them under control or anything like that, it's also done to the police. They cuff you tight, then hit it with a key or something, and it loosens it like a click. Well, okay, so you cuff, and then you cuff it in the position that is comfortable. Sometimes you can't though, because they're struggling, right? So you click it back, and then there is the double locking that I mentioned. That's what you're talking about. There's a secondary key, or the top section of your cuff key. It looks like just like a little, like a point, little bar, and you click it and you move it over, and it locks the cuff in the position that it's in, so that it doesn't slide back further. So when people are doing all this and that, it's for attention, it's for this, that, or the other, right? But the whole stop resisting meme, it's so that other people understand, hey, I have a person here that is resisting me. I'm trying to arrest them and they are not cooperating. Like they did something bad. I deem it necessary for the person to be arrested. Stop resisting. What if somebody is too fat to get cuffed, like their arms aren't long enough? So in that situation, you put 3 or 4 different sets of cuffs on them. So you chain them like a chain. Yeah, that's how it for reals. Yeah. It's literally that simple. It would be more interesting if you guys were touching each other's gooches in the academy. I mean, sometimes people couldn't aim in defensive tactics. They did get their gooch gooched. I'm an expert on this other question. We got our resident fat people expert. Dope. Yeah, so if you hear a cop being loud, it's because they're trying to get other people in the area to understand what's happening. Like stop resisting is like the most classic example of that. Do police lie about that? Yes. But the idea behind that is very useful to not getting yourself in trouble. How many cuffs does it take to cuff a 600-pound man's bro? Come on. Honestly, you're probably having to borrow a lot of people's cuffs on scene. Take a guess onto how many on what my max was. You need to get it under control. What was my max? How many cuffs do you think I had to link together on a fat person, like a very obese person? It was 6. Yeah, bro is an expert. It was 6, but other people have had to do more. Then you go into the whole. Yeah, it's just difficulty, man. Now that's pretty rare to happen because 600-pound people aren't usually doing a lot justifying an arrest, right? It's very rare. Bro, they can't even get out of their own house. 800-pound people? Yeah. You almost missed it because you accidentally paused. Oh, there you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, and the reason it was so I kept 3 on me. I kept 3 on me on different levels of my body. Just in case. Yeah, I kept 3 on me.
Stop. We're done. We're done. Make sure you ain't got no weapons in his pockets.
We're done. God damn, my shoulder. My shoulder, man.
You should have thought about that before you started acting like a child.
I'm not acting like a goddamn child.
So you see, Dubby, it is kind of justified that the cops are still kind of up there in attitude and aggression, and because he's fighting. I mean, he's still fighting, right? Clearly. And we can see that, we can hear that, they're communicating because, and that's the other thing, guys. How many times have we seen the whole body cam be blocked? So you kind of have to narrate what's happening just in case those things happen. Hey Jen, welcome in.
Enough. You done fighting? Okay.
All right, Justin, listen to me, all right? These people, they're going to come here and they're going to take these prongs out of you, okay?
What's up, buddy? Got anything pointed at me, right?
There you go. Here are the medics.
But he's not having any
You rip that out. Like, I'll rip the rest out.
I can't rip it out.
Oh, my left wrist.
So, nope.
Why?
It's against our protocol.
What? It's against their protocol. This is in 2023. Okay, so they must be letting either the jail staff do it or the hospital or whatever. I guess well, not rip it out, but take it out. There is a way to take it out. If it's been a while, so this thing is kind of like a self-cauterization because it gets so hot, right? So ripping out, yeah, we'll see what he says.
Yeah, my left wrist hurts. I can't feel that. My left wrist hurts.
Y'all getting twice?
Yeah.
2 pops, and they didn't do nothing.
I'll still rip them out.
So if we pull them out, can y'all at least put a Band-Aid over the holes and blood and all that?
Yeah,
And
we
I
can
give
do
permission.
that.
Everything on body cam,
Hey, you calling supervisor?
they have permission.
Hang on.
No, you're fine.
Here, sit against the car. Sit against the car. I
Dude,
just
my
want to make sure
left
we cover all
wrist
bases.
hurts.
Listen, we will fix that in a minute, okay? But right now, we're gonna get these taken out so we can bandage you up and then we can go.
That's out. That's the last one, right?
Oh, there's another one. There's one on his arm too. Yeah. I mean that, bro. Do you guys remember here? No. That sucks. He has to be really feeling some type of way right now. I gotta show you guys. Hopefully I can show you effectively here on the camera, but I want you to see what he just did. Let's go over here to the cam. See if I can hit you guys with it. All right, here is the one that I was hit with in the academy. Okay, let's see if that focuses in. Fuck, focus in. It's so blurry. Yeah, bro. I've said this before. My fucking camera sucks, but you can kind of see the shape of it, right? It might be better. It might be better if I take a picture of this, or maybe just look it up on. Oh, you guys can see that a little bit there. Yeah, it's a fishhook end. It looks like a little spear, bro. Let me just show you guys on Google, I guess. Taser prong. Here you go. So you guys get the idea. You see that? This is why it needs you need a professional way to get it out instead of just ripping it out. Because if you rip it out the incorrect way, you're just pulling all of that shit with that top that fin, right? Bad time to tune back. Yeah. So I mean, you can see this one is a little bit bloodied up. You can see it real well there. But yeah. So if this is ever you Bro, don't rip that shit out. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. He's probably, bro, he's high off of adrenaline right now. He ain't feeling it. He will though. He will. So yeah, he's got one more, and I think that was the one from the other officer. That was the second one. So the reason it didn't work is because you didn't have one single complete arc from the same deployment, right? So you need 2 prongs from the same deployment, and that is why he just ripped them off. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Nope. Come here.
that one might hurt. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
Turn. Look at me. Now look straight at me, okay? Hey, sir. See your arms. We got him out. There was 3 in him.
God damn, I left this.
Turn around. Turn around. All right, Justin, while they're examining you, listen to me, okay?
Don't charge me with that.
Just listen to me. Okay, I have to do this, okay? You have the right to remain
terrible
silent.
DiGiorno
Anything you say
pizza.
will be used against your court of law. Okay, having these rights in mind, or you won't have.
Feeling it.
Okay.
No, we got a lawyer.
Okay, very good. We'll go, Farrell. So, you get a call, disturbance. We get here, he's on the porch, just standoffish.
We got Officer Queso over here.
Mom said that he was made threats about going some of his soul leave to her. She has a gun in the house, but it's locked up. She said if you drop the safe hard enough, it'll pop open. And it has before, and he's grabbed it. It was unloaded at the time. He shoved her the night before during the verbalness, arguing. He's code 2, we smell it on him. He said he didn't take any drugs, but he has a history. We were as cooperative as could be. He grabbed this long piece of metal, saying we were going to shoot him, and he started inching closer and closer. Finally, I popped him with a taser. He ripped one prong out after the ride, hit him again, and he fell
Never
back.
letting kids pick again.
Shut the door, and then we had to kick it open. And he barricaded the room.
I learned about listening to DiGiorno years ago.
So, hey, he's wanting to go to the hospital, get his wrist looked at.
Okay.
He's Mirandized and doesn't wish to make any statements.
Okay. He's got to ride with us.
Yep. Okay, yeah, that's what I want.
He said you want to see your soul leave your body with a metal bar in his hands.
Yep.
That's what we both heard, correct?
And he pushed her. Battery, or it would be domestic.
Yeah, domestic.
Domestic battery. Okay.
And then we've got
Obstruction.
obstructing governmental operations for the front porch, him not coming down.
Resisting.
We've got resisting arrest.
So is it going to be felony terrorist threatening?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
First degree. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I got
he's going stripes when he gets
So
there.
I got felony
I mean,
terrorist threatening,
honestly,
misdemeanor.
felonies right now on this guy is probably the best thing for him. He's gonna be watched. He's gonna get the help that he needs, hopefully before prison or anything like that. But yeah, hopefully. I say hopefully because I kind of know the system, right? But yeah.
Domestic battery, misdemeanor obstruction, misdemeanor resisting. Yeah. Okay. The door? Yeah. Oh no. He kicked it, and once it started to pop, I shoved him through it.
Oh yeah.
Kick at the doorknob.
I don't know where you did.
I figured that out. Figured that out many years ago. You kicked right at the doorknob.
Yeah, like doorknobs here, I was kicking right there.
The trick is don't kick the
See, I don't know. I don't know if that's PTSD though. It could be a form of it. It could be a light form of it. It could be something. It could be depression coming from just regular shit, just regular IRL stuff, right? It just seemed like he was more bothered by his real life conditions. And you guys are 100% right too. I just don't think that he was displaying like big ones. Of course I could be wrong, but that's why I'm not a psychiatrist. I didn't go that way. Yeah.
door. You gotta do that. You'll go
Yeah.
through it every time.
Yeah, it just whatever it is what it is. Yep.
I'm so sorry, bro. She says that she can attest to, and she'll write a witness statement.
But at first she was lying and said I
Because you don't
assaulted
make
her.
money?
Right. And then
That's still.
Oh, I don't make money, period.
she went, whatever, man.
Okay.
Cops. They didn't do anything but have an argument. Y'all shoot me with 2 goddamn tasers? Just signed on probation. Anybody can call y'all and say what the ever, and y'all arrest them all. And my trying to change my life around. And then your cop tried to slam my face down. Couldn't even.
He seems a little drunk too, right? I think they said code 2.
That's bullshit, though. Y'all know it is. All of them, word of mouth. Word of mouth. Word of mouth, they was ready to arrest.
And when police respond to domestic calls, the potential for violence is real, and officers have to use their heightened awareness, prioritizing safety while still maintaining a tactical mindset. And to be honest with you, this call scared me. It was around 4 a.m. when I responded to a simple me complaint call in the lower end of the district. And as I pull up, I remember thinking, who calls the police this early if it's not an emergency? So I walk up to the door, and my first rookie mistake was I stood right in front of the door, which I learned never to do again. So a middle-aged male answers the door, and I ask him, "Did you call the police, sir?" He answers yes, then turns to his side and picks up a rifle. rifle. Now, at this point, he didn't have the weapon pointed at me, but he had it in his hand, so I screamed to him to drop the weapon, and for some reason he turned to look at something, and in an instant I literally dove off the porch, got my weapon out, and got cover behind some stairs. Now, after backup showed up, the male came back outside yelling for police to delete him. Now thankfully we were able to disarm the male without firing a shot. However, after we took the male into custody, we learned that he was terminally ill. He wanted police to end it all for him. Now today with this case, the first thing that we see is that the officers know the male because they addressed him by his first name, and this can possibly help if in fact past interactions have been positive. So at this point, police are having dialogue with the male, and it's calm, and they're trying to de-escalate the situation.
Guys, how many of you, I hope zero, right? I hope zero. But how many of you guys have faced the business end of a weapon, of a gun? This stuff, it takes me back, man. It takes me back in a very bad way. I hope zero. Negative, yeah. Kai, welcome. You got tasered. Bro, you got tasered by your ex? Was it a projectile one? It should have just been a touch one, right? Yeah, they call that one a drive stun. Drive stun. Yeah, so Kai, that's a drive stun.
Situation and let the male know that they are there to help. Then the male lets the officers know that weapons are, and I quote, real close. And the male is showing that he's agitated because he verbally expresses that he doesn't want the officers to come closer. But keep in mind the suspect's
always be yapping, right?
So he does not pose an immediate threat. Then the officers try to get some information from the mother because a lot of times the family will give some insight on the problem, whether the person is not taking their meds, and this will help officers know a little bit more about what they're dealing with. And we soon learn that the male allegedly pushed his mother, broke her phone, and he might have a weapon with ammunition. Now this is where the situation gets tense because the male lets the officers know.
Bro, the whole thing was tense.
And he'll leave, but he will not go with the officers. The male goes inside the house, comes back out, then police make the decision to tase him because he's not obeying orders and they can't see his right hand. The male then runs into a room and attempts to barricade himself again. However, the officers make the smart decision to enter the house because they have eyes on him and they order the male out. And at this point, the officers waste no time taking the male into custody, and they did a truly phenomenal job with their patience and their de-escalation tactics. But lastly,
I mean, yes, overall, yes, but not all the way, man. The whole be a man thing, that was just a bad call, man. I know this is like hindsight is 2020 thing, but bro, the whole be a man thing, I think we all kind of understand why that was a bad thing, right?
Police respond to these calls, they may have to adapt their approach to the changing dynamics.
Yes. For a person in a normal mindset, that 100% makes sense, right? But that is a accusatory statement. It's an accusatory statement. You're telling that person you are not a man. You are not being a man right now, and that can be taken as an insult.
Times it can be time consuming, and according to the Department of Justice, most officers do receive crisis intervention training. However, these behavioral health calls that police respond to can possibly take police away from crime reduction efforts. That's all I have. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, man.
Justin was arrested for felony terroristic threatening in the first degree, 2 counts of terroristic threatening in the second degree assault on a family or household member, felony interference with a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. He's innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Yeah. So, bro, this video was good. This video was a really, really good one, man. I just, it's good. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. Like, how many other people here feel that terroristic threatening is crazy though? It might be the wording of the statute. It might be the wording of the statute because terrorism is just threats to a specific means, right? It's usually political in nature, and they're usually federal charges. But terroristic threats, I think that they divide that or they separate that in some way.